Good morning, welcome to Hindi is Easy. Today we are going to see the part 2 video of the line by line explanation for the lesson Meghalaya ki Anokhi Sanskriti, lesson number 10, class 6, Vaani Hindi Patmala. Hope you have seen the previous video, the line by line explanation of the lesson part 1. If not, I'll give the link in the description box. You can go and check the video, understand the part 1, the introduction, and then come to this video to understand the lesson further. If you still not subscribe my channel, please subscribe my channel and recommend among your friends circle. If you have any clarification or feedback, please put in the comment section. I'll surely reply back. If you like the video or the video is useful for you, please click the like button. Your subscription and like will motivate me to add more videos. So in the introduction video, we saw the tourist place in Meghalaya, the festival Behdian Kalam, how, where it is celebrated, by whom and where it is celebrated, how the people of Meghalaya will be, how the hospitality will be, and we also started with the festival details, the stump they used to carry on the shoulders. This is the stump which each and every village will represent one stump, and each stump will have some theme on it. They will not have any god goddess engraved in the stump. So they will be carrying this stump and will be doing the rituals. Which people celebrate this festival? Behdian Kalam. So Javain Jaintiya Kshetra Larkra people, the tribes of Jaintiya Kshetra. Okay, so which is famous in the place Javai. The long stump, the Janki stump and solvanga. This is Janki stump, and they will have a good hospitality, which we can see from their behavior. What is the word that they use? Is Kuble, is God's blessing. And what is the pay padarth, the beverage which they like? It is jang, which is made up of chawal. So we stop part 1 video here. Let's continue further to know more details. इस त्योहार पर घरों में वृक्षों की हरी हरी डालियां दरवाज़ों पर लगाई जाती है. So during this festival Behdian Kalam, so வீட்டில் இருக்க each and every doorsல the green branches will be tied. Okay, so மரத்தில் இருக்க green branches will be taken and they will be tying in the each and every doors. खासी लोग निराकार भगवान में विश्वास करते हैं. The खासी लोग, the people, the tribes, this खासी people believe in the nirakar. Nirakar means without any shape. So they don't have any shape or the murti for the idol for the god, because they believe the nature to be the god, right? They don't have any structure for the god. So nirakar means without any shape. So they believe that the god doesn't have any shape, the form illama, because they believe in the nature and they believe the god to be the nature, right? So they don't have any form for the god. इसलिए इन झांकी में भगवान के चित्र या मूर्ति नहीं होते. So the झांकी, the stump, the post which they carry, they doesn't have any idols. அதில் idols இருக்காது, ஒரு theme மட்டும்தான் represent பண்ணும். इस उत्सव पर बाहर लोगों की बीच झांकी स्तंभ लिए जाते हुए जगह जगह देखी जा सकती है. So during this festival, if you go out and see, the people will be carrying this janki in the stump. They will be carrying on the shoulders, and we can see this people moving around with the stump here and there. They will be moving. So in the festival, if you go out and see, we can see many people carrying this post. Okay, this janki stump will be there. मेघालय के लोग इस त्योहार को भगवान तथा प्रकृति से अपनी फसल की वृद्धि तथा दुष्ट आत्माओं से अपनी रक्षा के लिए मानते हैं. सो दे सेलिब्रेट दिस फेस्टिवल टू रिक्वेस्ट द गॉड दैट द क्रॉप्स grow well, harvest nalla agnu, because after sowing the seeds only they do this festival and they pray to the god that they should have a good harvest. And also they request that the dushta atma, dushtna the bad souls irukla adula irundhu save pannunga, protect us from the bad souls. To the nature and to the god, this Khasi people will be praying to make their harvest best and also to save them from the bad souls. वह प्रकृति की पूजा पूरे सम्मान के साथ करते हैं. सो दे डू द पूजा ऑफ द नेचर वर्शिप பண்ணுவாங்க विथ ऑल ड्यू रेस्पेक्ट. सम्मान ना, विथ रेस्पेक्ट दे डू द वर्शिप ऑफ द नेचर. वह ऐसे बहुत से कारणों को जो या तो बीमारी पैदा करते हैं या मानसिक दुख दुष्ट आत्मा का रूप मानते हैं. सो दे प्रे टू द गॉड दैट these people are not affected with the sadness. So there will be many reasons. So they'll ask that these people are not affected with the sadness or they don't get any disease. and mental sadness வந்துடக்கூடாது, diseaseம் வந்துடக்கூடாது. and these are the types of bad souls. இதெல்லாமே ஒரு bad soul தான் நம்ம பாடியை डिट्रॉयट பண்ணுறதுக்கு. like that they will be thinking. so दुष्ट आत्माओं का रूप मानते हैं. so mental stability इल्लाமல் sadness இருக்கிறதும் or disease இருக்கிறது is also a form of bad soul is what they considered. उन्होंने अनुभव किया है कि प्रकृति से एक रूप होने से वे सभी बीमारियों या दुख दूर हो जाते हैं. and they have realized, they have observed that if they get into the nature, uniform or nature கூடயே, if they go along with the nature, they can get rid of the diseases and they will not have any sadness. This is what they have felt. so they believe that if you go along with the nature, nature ka against பண்ணாம if they go along with the nature, एक रूपना அது கூடயே along with that, okay, uniform along with the nature, if they go, they will not have any disease or they will not have any sadness. This is what they believe. वे हजारों वर्षों से वृक्षों और वनों से अपनी समृद्धि की प्रार्थना करते हैं. समृद्धि is prosperous. so for the thousands of years they are requesting, they are praying to the trees and forests only to make them prosperous. so they are connecting themselves with the nature. जबकि पश्चिमी संसार, so western side पातो ना, वनों का महत्व आज उन्हें खोने के बाद मालूम हुआ है. नाउ द वेस्टर्न साइड पीपल आर रियलाइजिंग दैट हाउ इम्पॉर्टेंट द फॉरेस्ट इज आफ्टर लूजिंग द फॉरेस्ट, बिकॉज दे हैव ड्रास्टिकली डेवलप्ड देमसेल्फ बाय कटिंग द ट्रीज. नाउ दे आर रियलाइजिंग हाउ importance the trees are. but these people who are eastern side of India, they are connecting themselves with the forest and they have not come out of that culture. मेघालय के इस त्यौहार का उत्सव कुछ वैसा ही लगता है जैसे कोलकाता में दुर्गा पूजा या महाराष्ट्र में गणेश उत्सव में मूर्ति विसर्जन के समय होता है. सो द फेस्टिवल विच इज सेलिब्रेटेड इन मेघालय विल बी इन द सेम way. in the means the crowd will be there, they have lot of joy and umang utsala irkum. Festival which is celebrated in Meghalaya will also be in the same way as the festival is celebrated in Kolkata for Durga Puja. so Durga Puja is very famous in Kolkata and Ganesh Utsav is very famous in Maharashtra. so in the same way this is also very important festival for Meghalayans. Behadian Kalan festival which is celebrated by Meghalaya is also very important for them, as important the Durga Puja is for Kolkata people and Ganesh Utsav is for the Maharashtra people. so Murti Visarjan is the big idols of Ganesha will be immersed in the water. the idols will be immersed. so appo evlo josh irukum, how much of excitement, how much of happiness and how much of hope will be there. the same way the people in Meghalaya will also be celebrating this Behadian Kalan festival with so much of joy and giving more importance to the nature. ऐसे अद्भुत वातावरण को देखकर आंखें चकित हो जाती है. so by seeing such unique environment over there we will feel so surprised. आंखें चकित होना is a मुहावरा, it's an idiom and phrase which means that to get surprised, हैरान होना. साथ ही यहाँ मेघों का भी कोई भरोसा नहीं होता है कि कब बरसने लग जाए. so we cannot trust the clouds here. when it will start pouring we don't know. बरसने means pouring. so they cannot trust the clouds. anytime the rain can come. ऐसे में इतने सारे लोगों का उत्सव, उमंग और हिम्मत देखकर ही मन हर्ष और उल्लास से भर जाता है. by seeing so many people having the joy, उत्साह joy, umang is hope and himmat the courage, seeing all those things we will feel so happy. so man harshna ramloda mind will become so happy. that's what the author said, right? being in that environment you can enjoy the festival better. so seeing the happiness, the joy and the courage of the people who are celebrating the festival, seeing them itself we will feel so happy and our mind will be filled with happiness. उल्लास से भर जाता means the mind will be filled with the happiness. उत्सव स्थल एक पवित्र ताल होता है. उत्सव स्थल means the place where the function is happening, the puja is going to happen for this festival. so that place is nothing but a पवित्र ताल, the scared pool, जो चारों ओर से कई पहाड़ियों से गिरा है. and the pool, the pond is surrounded by the mountains all around. so all sides we can see mountains and in mid of this mountain only that pool is there. लोगों के झुंड उन पहाड़ियों के बीच रंगीन फूलों के समान बिखरे नजर आते हैं. and the people who come to view this formalities and the rituals that is happening for this festival. Our author has compared them to be the flowers in that mountains. So there will be many people who will be standing and watching these rituals, and the author has compared them to be like a colorful flowers in that mountains. लोगों को उत्साह से परिपूर्ण देखकर अनोखा आनंद महसूस होता है. Seeing the people who are celebrating with so much of joy, we will feel enriched, we will feel so happy, can feel that unique happiness inside us. When we see the people who are completely involved in that festival, celebrating the festival, lot of joy, seeing such people itself, we will feel the happiness. So अनोखा आनंद means unique आनंद और happiness we will feel. शाम को पवित्र ताल में पुजारियों के मंत्रोच्चार के साथ सभी प्रवेश करते हुए उत्सव का आरंभ करते हैं. सो इन द इवनिंग in the pool, pujari is the priest, right? They will be doing the mantras, they will be chanting the mantras. Mantra uchchar means chanting the mantras. Everyone will enter. Pravesh karte means they will enter the pool, and the ritual starts in the evening. फिर वे लंबी बांसों से उस ताल के पानी को पीटते हुए दुष्ट आत्माओं को भगाते हैं. Next thing that they do is using the bamboo, a long bamboo stick. Everyone will be hitting the water, thinking that they are removing the bad soul out of that place. So in this image you can see the people are having the sticks and they are hitting the water to get rid of the bad souls. This is what they believe. Every man will have a one long bamboo stick, and they will be hitting the water of that pool in the thinking that they are removing the bad souls out of that place. सभी झांकी स्तंभ वाले समूह बारी बारी में उस ताल की परिक्रमा करने के लिए प्रवेश करते हैं. Afterwards, the people who are carrying that stump, झांकी स्तंभ, which has many floors and the themes, right, which represents their village, so they will be doing the parikrama. Parikrama means அந்த பூலை சுற்றி வருவாங்க. They will make a round of that pool. Around 3 rounds they have to do it. So साथ ही वे लोग उस पानी को अपने ऊपर भी छिड़कते हैं, and along with that they will be sprinkling the water. दूसरों पर भी डालते हैं, and they will sprinkle on themselves and also they sprinkle on others. 3 परिक्रमाओं के बाद उस झांकी स्तंभ को लगभग 200 गज दूर एक छोटी सी नदी में विसर्जन हेतु ले जाया जाता है. So after doing the 3 rounds of this pool, having the stump, அந்த ஜாங்கி ஸ்தம்ப் என்ன பண்ணுவாங்க, நியர்பையில் இருக்கிற ஒரு ரிவரில் தே வில் டூ ஃபார் த விசர்ஜன், இமர்ஷனுக்கு விட்டுருவாங்க. ஆஸ் த கணேஷ் பூஜாவில் வில் டூ இமர்ஷன் ஆஃப் கணேஷ் ஐடல்ஸ் ஹேப்பன்ஸ். சிமிலர்லி ஹியர் ஆல்சோ தி ஸ்தம்ப் தே போஸ்ட் தட் தே ஹவ் மேட் ரைட் வித் த தீம்ஸ், இதை பூஜை பண்ணிட்ட பிறகு தே வில் டூ த विसर्जन ऑफ दिस स्तंभ. सो नियरबाई रिवर में दे विल बी डूइंग दिस विसर्जन. पूजा की यही प्रक्रिया सभी झांकियाँ उल्लासपूर्वक करती हैं. सो दिस इज द प्रोसेस, द प्रक्रिया इज द प्रोसेस. सो दिस प्रोसेस इज डन बाय ईच एंड एवरी stump, and the jankiya vanduchu illaya, each and every village, nearby village was having the stump for themselves, right? So each and every person will be doing this process, and they will be doing the immersion of that stumps. So everyone will do with lot of joy. उल्लासपूर्वक is gleefully with lot of joy. वे सारे लोग उस पवित्र ताल में प्रवेश करते ही मानो उल्लास की ऊर्जामय तरंगों में बदल जाते हैं. So वे सारे लोग, here author represents the people who are carrying the janki stem, also the people who are beating the water to remove the dushta atmas, right? So though after these people have entered the pavitra scared pool, it seems that like as if there is a energetic joy and the ullas happiness or energy has been flowing as like a waves, tarangona waves. So the joy of happiness, the happiness is flowing like a energy, the energetic joy is flowing like a waves all around. So everything is changing as a wave. So it is passing from one person to the another person, and everyone is having the joy around it. तरंगों means waves, उल्लास की ऊर्जा में means उल्लास is happiness, ऊर्जा में means energetic. उसके बाद किसी पेड़ के एक विशाल तने को उस ताल के बीचों बीच लगाकर खड़ा कर. So विशाल तने means giant or big trunk இருக்குல்ல, தனே is the trunk. So the tree ஓட this is we say as தனே. So ஒரு tree ஓட விஷால் trunk எடுத்துட்டு வந்து they will keep in the center, बीचों बीच in the middle of the pool they will keep it. So they will keep those big trunk in the middle of the pool, कर दिया जाता है, they keep it. तथा मंत्रोच्चारण के साथ 2 दल मिलकर उस तने को आधा आधा पकड़ते हैं और उसके साथ रस्साकसी का खेल शुरू करते हैं. So they will keep this in the center, and after doing the chantings of mantras there will be 2 teams. do dal vandrum. So the post will be like this, the trunk will be kept in the center of the pool, and here there will be one team and here there will be other team. So rassakasi, you know this. See, this game is known as rassakasi. Okay, tie பண்ணிட்டு the two teams will be pulling each other, so whoever falls down is defeated. This, can you remember in the history we have read, like the lords and the devils were all fighting with each other to take the amrut from the ocean. Here the author compares that the keeping this post in center of the pool, there is a two teams formed and they will be they will be holding and doing the rassakasi. So they will be playing that game here, like that game they will be doing here. ये दृश्य कुछ कुछ समुद्र मंथन सा लगता है और सभी मिलकर उसमें से आनंद रूपी अमृत को निकालने का प्रयास करते हैं. So this scene looks as if the samudra manthan. So this is the samudra manthan where the lord and the devils were doing to get the nectar out of it. So the author compares here the same thing with the people doing here with that post inside the scared pool, like as if they are doing the samudra manthan and taking their nectar. So here nectar is the happiness, the joy of celebrating the festival, and they are trying to get the joy of the celebration. इस उत्सव में जयंतिया के सभी स्तर ना लेवल, so all level of the people, आस्था एवं निष्ठा के साथ, आस्था means the faith, निष्ठा ना loyalty order. So this is faith and निष्ठा is loyalty. So with the loyalty and with faith, all the level of the people, rich or poor, whoever may be, पूरे समर्पण, they completely devote themselves with a lot of dedication, complete dedication order, they will be participating in this festival. शामिल होते means they will be involving themselves. So in Jaintiya tribes like people, all level of people with lot of faith and loyalty and with a full dedication, they will involve themselves in this festival. मेघालय के खासी जयंतिया लोगों के विश्वास का यह त्यौहार कोई कल्पना नहीं है. This is not any imagination. The celebration that they are doing, this is how they are following. This is not any imagination. So Kasi Jayantiya log, and the people who are celebrating, the tribes who are celebrating this festival is not any imagination. ये Kasi Jayantiya log सचमुच बेहद खास हैं. So these people are really very important. They are so special. जो उस तालाब के कीचड़ में लथपथ होकर भी खुश होते हैं. So the pool இருக்குல்லையா, அந்த poolல the water, everyone will go into the water. ना எப்படி ஆகும், like कीचड़ மாதிரி ஆயிடும், muddy water ஆயிடும். But still they are very happy getting soaked themselves in that muddy water. They will see some joy, they will be enjoying themselves. Latpat is soaking themselves in that कीचड़, in that muddy water. So this is कीचड़, सेर मारी आइडो on the तन्नी, right? So when the mud is there, when you are stamping the water again and again, though the pool is clean and neat, but still after everyone jumps into that, it will become like a कीचड़. So see here, they are getting that big trunk inside the pool and they are trying to do the rassakasi here. So see the water, how it is so muddy, but still they are soaking themselves in such muddy water. They still have that enjoyment. So here rassakasi oda da start agudhu. They are getting that trunk into the scared pool to do the game. मेघालय में वर्ष में 9 मास वर्षा होती है. So 9 months in a year it will be raining. पहाड़ी प्रदेश होने के बाद भी यहाँ वहाँ कीचड़ रहता है. Though it's a mountain slope area இருந்தாலுமே there will be water will be stacked somewhere or here and it will be a कीचड़, muddy आइडों on the place. यहाँ के रहने वाले लोग वर्षा, तालाब, मिट्टी, कीचड़ जैसे जीवनदायिनी शक्तियों के साथ आत्मीय संबंध रखते हैं. The people who are staying here, they have the soul connectivity towards the rain, towards the lake or the pool, towards the sand or the mud, and towards the कीचड़. कीचड़ means the sticky mud. This all things they used to connect as if they are the Jeevandhayini, they are the life giver for them. So they have those life-giving powers. So what are the things that has a life-giving powers for them? The rain, the pool, the mud and the कीचड़. So everything they are connecting themselves as if they are the life-giving powers. आत्मीय संबंध रखते हैं. They have the connection between these things as if it is very intimate for them. आत्मीय संबंध is very intimate for them. के साथ घुल मिलकर रहते हैं. So they give and take and they live along with this nature. So they love the rain, they love the pool, they love the mud, and they have a intimate relationship with these things as if they are the life giver for them. In the book they have given this living roots, double decker living roots. So the living roots, this is a natural bridge which is formed from the roots of the banyan tree. So in the banyan tree after 15 years they'll see the roots that is coming around, and these roots are pulled out, they're made as a bridge, and on top of that mud will be kept for easy walking process. These bridges are used to cross the rivers. Can you see a river stream? So to cross this river stream, the natural bridge is made, and this bridge stays for many years. मेघालय की जयंतिया जनजाति के लोग अपनी संस्कृति की कृपा से अपनी मिट्टी की गंध और वर्षा के गहरे स्पर्श के साथ बहुत आनंद के साथ रहते हैं. So Meghalayan peoples, if you see the Meghalaya के जयंतिया जनजाति, the tribes of Jaintia hills, they will be connecting themselves with the nature. So संस्कृति की कृपा से, with the culture. Sanskriti is the culture, and kripa is the courtesy that have towards the culture, and the smell of the fragrance, gandhana, the smell, the mitti ki gandh, the fragrance of the mud, and varsha, the rain. So as they have the touch of all these things. So they have the touch of the Sanskriti, they have the touch of the fragrance of the mud, they have the touch with the rain. These are the nature things that is touching their day-to-day activities, and they get the joy of involving themselves along with the nature. So गहरे स्पर्श के साथ, the deep touch छोड़ा, they are living here. So बहुत आनंद के साथ रहते हैं, with lot of joy and with the deep touch with the nature, they are living here. So the fragrance of the mud and the rain, everything touches them very deeply. ये जल तथा मिट्टी, इसमें स्वाभाविक औषध गुण हैं जिनका लाभ इन प्रकृति प्रेमियों को मिलता है. So this water and this mud naturally has the medicinal characteristics. औषध is medicinal values இருக்கு naturally, and the benefits, the natural benefit, medicinal value oda benefit, this nature love பண்ற people are getting it. So prakriti premiyo is the Meghalayans. The people who are staying in Meghalaya, they are by birth, they love the nature, right? So they connect themselves with the nature. So they have getting the benefit of the medicinal value that exists in this water and this mud. प्राकृतिक चिकित्सा में मिट्टी स्नान का बहुत महत्व है. सो प्राकृतिक चिकित्सा அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவோம், நேச்சுரல் ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் அப்படின்னு சொல்லுவாங்க இல்லையா. ஸோ தே ஹாவ் தட் प्राकृतिक நேச்சுரலாகவே ஒரு ட்ரீட்மெண்ட் நடக்கும்போது the one that comes is the மிட்டி ஸ்நான். ஸோ they take the bath using the mud. ஸோ அவங்களோட மட்டை வச்சு they will be taking the bath thinking that the mud is having the medicinal value, and that will help them to get rid of the disease. So when you are coming for the natural treatment here, the first thing that they do is the mud bath. So mitti snan, it has a much value, as given more importance here. प्रकृति की इन शक्तियों से विरोध या अलग क्यों होना? So why they have to go against the nature? Why they have to separate themselves from this nature is the question that comes in each and every people over there. प्रकृति से अलग होने का भाव ही तो दुखों और निराशाओं को जन्म देता है. So when we think to get away from this, nature only will bring the sadness and diseases to us. That is what they believe. So when we think to go against the nature or away from the nature, that itself will bring a sadness within them. So why they have to go against this natural power? That is what they think. हमारी संस्कृति की यही तो शक्ति है. So the culture that we have has the power in this, right? वह प्रकृति है, that's a nature is our power, nature is our strength. हमारी आत्मीयता स्थापित करती है, and this nature only keeps our आत्मीयता, our intimacy has been kept with nature only. So we are deeply connected with the nature which holds our intimacy, and that only establishes, the nature only establishes our intimacy. हमारे अंदर कर्तव्यों के प्रति प्रेम और निष्ठा के भाव जगाती है, and this nature only express ourselves to be a loving person or to be having the loyalty. Nishtha is loyalty. So this nature only makes us to be so loyal and to have the love and affection and towards our responsibility. और हमारे जीवन में आनंद और उल्लास की वर्षा करती है, and this only makes us to be so joyful, and this spreads the joy, that this only pours the joy in our life. So connecting ourselves with the nature, having this as a strength, why the person has to go away. This only keeps our loyalty, makes us to be responsible. So the rain or the mud or the nature only connects them, and this only brings the intimacy between them, and this only pours the joy. So this is what these people believe, and the author has very nicely represented and given the details about Meghalaya. By learning this lesson, the author has increased our curiosity to learn more about Meghalaya, understand the culture, and we also have to learn that we have to celebrate our festivals to understand our culture and to enjoy and to have the connectivity with the nature. Hope you have understood the lesson. If you have any doubt or clarification, please put in the comment section. Surely reply back. In the next video, we'll see the book back exercise and question answers. Thank you, students.